If you're planning to run errands or do a little shopping on Main Street in downtown Manchester next Monday and Tuesday, that's December 4th and 5th, you're going to need to plan around some unusual activities that will be taking place along Main Street those 2 days. As you may have heard, the ABC reality TV series, The Bachelor, is coming to town to film scenes for a spin-off production known as The Bachelor, The Winter Games. The highlight will be the filming of a parade on Main Street which will close the street down from the so-called Button Roundabout at the intersection of Main and Bonnet Streets up to Memorial Avenue. Sidewalks will be open to pedestrian traffic, but you'll have to park your car someplace else. Specifically, on Monday, starting at 6 a.m., Main Street will be closed to vehicular traffic and parking. Staging and the setup for the episode will go on all day. Memorial Avenue will be closed from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., from Main Street to the public parking area by the Mems Field. The next day, Tuesday, December 5th, Main Street will remain closed to cars and vehicular traffic. Memorial Avenue will be closed from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The main event, the parade, will start rehearsals at 9 a.m. and is scheduled to start at 11:30 and wrap up around 2 p.m. We asked some of the merchants on Main Street who will have front row seats for this what they thought of it. Would the disruption of normal traffic flow be a problem as the holiday shopping season kicks into higher gear? Or will the exposure of the town to a national audience be worth a couple of days of relative inconvenience?
Actually a really good thing for us because normally Monday and Tuesday are quiet days here in town, and I think by them bringing in 200 extra people, plus staff and crew, I think is going to be a benefit for the street. So I think people are going to be walking all around town anyhow, the people that will be out shopping. So I think they're still going to be walking. There'll still be walking traffic available from what I understand. It's just car traffic that will not be. So, I mean, parking is at a minimum here anyhow. So I think that, people park and walk anyhow. So I think they'll still be coming in. It's not that it's the weekend.
About the parking situation and the road being closed, just because it's a very busy time for me. Usually I'm busy during the week now with Christmas shoppers, second homeowners, and locals. But I also love sharing off this beautiful place we live, so hopefully people will see what we have here and more visitors will come. I think the IVT Festival was a great success, and this is part of that, coming off of that. And we'll see. Anything that brings people to town, I think, is a good thing.
Town manager John O'Keefe thought that the long-term exposure will wind up being a net plus for the town.
It's interesting. I'm seeing an uptick in Manchester's image and exposure, both in the region and nationally, and I guess internationally as well. Just anecdotally, I see a lot more international tourists in town. So I think from the exposure standpoint, having the Bachelor film here is great. Definitely put Manchester even a bigger star on the map. There will be some impact for those 2 days, just because of the way that they're filming it on historic Main Street. So the traffic detours will be similar to what we do during the Street Fest. But given that it's a Monday and a Tuesday that are low shopping days downtown as far as the businesses are concerned on that stretch, I think it's probably ideal. So I think it's worth it in the end.
Mm-hmm. And so did Betsy Turner of Long Ago and Far Away.
The way I see it, anything that brings new people to Manchester is got to be a good thing. We want more exposure to new people. And in the era of the outlets sort of pulling out of town, we want more people to see the mom and pops of town, and a lot of us are on this end, so it's a good thing.
We've heard a couple concerns that the producers have been working through. We have a new process for permitting like this, and it goes through the police department. So Lieutenant Owens has been working on it. I think they've done a really good job of figuring out all the logistics as far as traffic shutdowns, barricades. So I think that we're in good shape, to host this event.
O'Keefe thought that finding the roughly 200 extras wouldn't be that much of a problem.
And BBA is actually really involved in the process. I know that Bill Mensch down at BBA and his students have been involved. So I suspect that the sides of the street will be pretty full, just from curious people wondering how you make a TV show.
For the GNet TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.